according to our own Adam Schefter, Tyreek Hill is being released by the Dolphins. Hill turns 32 on March 1st and is recovering from a dislocated knee and torn ACL and will now be an unrestricted free agent for the first time in his NFL career. Stephen A., your reaction to this news?
For him. He should want to be out of the Dolphins. If you want to win, this is a champion. This is one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the National Football League when healthy. He's the cheetah. He's something special to behold. And as far as I'm concerned, you know what? He should be targeting going back to Kansas City. He should want to go back and play with Patrick Mahomes because he is desperately needed. With Tyreek Hill there, I don't care that you got Worthy and Rice. And they ain't Tyreek Hill. They ain't Tyreek Hill. Those brothers are good. You understand? And Rice is special. But I'm telling you right now, Tyreek Hill out there, it's something to behold when healthy. That's what they should be looking at. That's what they should be targeting. He should want to go back because, damn it, he should have never left. He left for a little change. I get all of that part. Miami offered them more money than Kansas City did. So you got to get your money while you can in the National Football League. I understand that. But if there is a way for him to get back to playing with a quarterback the likes of Patrick Mahomes, he should do it. It should be one or two targets, you know what I'm saying, or one or three. It should be Kansas City, Buffalo, or Baltimore. One of the three. And I'd say back to Kansas City because obviously he's incredibly familiar with the coaching. He's incredibly familiar with the quarterback. He's incredibly familiar with the fan base. That's what.
Hey, man, look, if you Baltimore, Buffalo, and even New England, you cannot allow Tyreek Hill to head back to Kansas City and link back up with Patrick Mahomes. Because in the year that, Patrick Mahomes did not participate in the playoffs and it was a clear path for anyone to win it, and Josh Allen up in Buffalo and Lamar Jackson over there in Baltimore, if y'all didn't get to the Super Bowl, that's bad news because if you allow Tyreek Hill to get back up there, it's going to be like it was 3-4 years ago with Tyreek getting those deep balls from Patrick Mahomes, and you don't want to see that because it's going to be pretty scary. But that's so long if Kansas City is willing to take that chance on Tyreek Hill, with that significant injury he's had, because, teams don't necessarily buy based off what you've done in the past. They pay you based off what they're gonna be able to get from you in the future. And that, I don't know if Kansas City may think that, or if Tyreek Hill will be able to give them that talent that he gave them a few years ago when they won the Super Bowl. But if you're Baltimore and Buffalo, I think you got to go out there and try to get him, especially being that Baltimore has not historically been a team that's been paying for offensive weapons for receivers, essentially in their prime. But you're not going to know what you're going to get in Tyreek Hill because